How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Yes, Aptera is moving ahead. We're moving past CES after they showed all their wonderful stuff. And so we're going to talk about what they're doing next. So let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here at Free Power. We welcome everybody, and we're going to talk about Aptera and what they're doing next. It looks like they had a big showing at CES. But you know, it's something interesting about CES when they showed the PI4 that it did not have everything included in it to where it could be driven around the city.
This vehicle doesn't have everything in it. The vehicle that's down the street running people around, that has all the drivetrain gear and everything.
Right.
This was, for a lot of reasons, we wanted to make this as pretty as possible, so we didn't take the time to put a lot of the extra parts in it.
Right. After the show, this is going to get upfitted with
Yeah.
the rest of the parts. But it ostensibly is a PI vehicle.
We have a big announcement on Wednesday that deals with the battery pack, and the battery pack isn't in this vehicle because we're waiting for some new battery modules that has to do with that announcement on Wednesday, so stay tuned.
All right.
So as Chris brought out, that vehicle did not have everything in it. And what they're going to do, as he brought out, that they're going to add everything to it after CES. They're going to be working on that. But they did have one that was able to drive all around the city, and they gave a lot of rides in it. However, that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the next phase of what Aptera is getting ready to do. And so let's go ahead and check out what Chris Anthony brought out yesterday in his update for January.
Hey Aptera fans, Chris here. Happy New Year. We're kicking off 2025 with incredible momentum after an exciting time at the world's biggest tech convention, CES. We debuted our production intent vehicles to the world, resulting in over 1,000 media mentions. We also had over 1,000 Aptera fans come to see these groundbreaking vehicles in person. We're so thankful for the overwhelming support from our community. Seeing so many of you in Las Vegas reaffirms our passion and commitment for Aptera's future. At the show, we brought 2 production intent vehicles. The first was a full visual Aptera, featuring the complete interior and exterior. From the center console to the yoke, seats, cargo bunk, and even little details like the document holder for registration and insurance. A phone holder, 12-volt accessory port, and so much more. After years of development and digital rendering, this is the interior that will be in your Aptera. It's really here. Also at the booth, we displayed an exploded body in carbon from our partner CPC Group, on top of a production intent frame from Costamp. Since we prioritize efficiency, the frame shown at CES is getting ready to be bonded to the next engineering validation build. We also announced a partnership with LG Energy Solution to supply their battery cells to our solar EV. LGES is the top-tier supplier of batteries for the EV industry, and we're thrilled to have them along for the journey with us. This will give Aptera owners a reliable battery cell and allow us to build the most energy-dense battery pack in the industry. LGES will supply the cells, and our partner CTNS will make the battery modules. During CES, we were given media ride-alongs in our track performance vehicle. This vehicle has our production-size 44 kilowatt-hour battery pack, production drivetrain, and full solar integration. The VCU, BMS, AGM, low-voltage PDUs, point-of-use controllers, and much more were all talking to each other just as they will in your Aptera. The solar peaked at 395 watts in the Las Vegas winter sun and even delivered over 100 watts in shaded conditions. These real-world results are just a glimpse of the promise solar mobility holds, with peak energy production getting even higher in the summer months. In addition to our presence on the show floor, we also hosted an incredible CES after party where over 800 Aptera supporters gathered to celebrate our progress. I had the opportunity to speak about what Aptera means for the future of transportation and sustainability, sharing our vision with a room full of passionate advocates. Chris McCammon hosted an insightful engineering panel discussion, highlighting what makes working for Aptera so unique and important in shaping the future of mobility. It was an unforgettable night, and we're so grateful to everyone who joined us. Now that the team is back from CES, we're shifting focus to our track testing. Our performance track vehicle is being outfitted with wheel pans and will head to a major OEM track in the coming weeks. These tests will allow us to validate our vehicle efficiency, range, and more. By having truly tested watt-hour per mile figures, we'll be able to quantify our solar charging estimates as well. It's a thrilling time to be an Aptera fan. Now let's talk about the validation phase. Every part you see on our production intent vehicle comes from our production intent design. This includes everything from the position of components down to the bolts that secure everything together. Depending on the stage of validation, some components are made using low-volume tools, while others come directly off of high-volume production tools. For example, our body structure uses full production parts, while certain interior components are created with a low-volume production method, but to production specifications. This lets us thoroughly validate every part before committing to the cost of high-volume tooling. Though designs are finalized, the validation phase is crucial in refining every aspect of the vehicle. During this phase, we will have the opportunity to add or remove material, strengthen areas prone to wear and tear, or reduce complexity to cut weight where possible. It's a delicate balance that will let us achieve the best performing and lowest weight vehicle possible for high volume production. This is a common practice in vehicle development, ensuring that when we move to full-scale production, every component is optimized and ready.
There was a lot of good things that happened at CES, and most of that I already talked about, as far as the solar panels and them being on different news channels and them getting LG battery packs and having them put it together. Also, the solar panels and how they perform, even during the winter, they perform pretty good. But one of the things I am most excited about is the validation testing that they're going to do. I'm so looking forward to that. And we know that that is the next phase that's coming. And I know that that's going to be so exciting to get that information out about what Aptera is doing and how it's performing. So I don't know what phase you're looking forward to, but that's one of the most important that I think is going to be good. And so exciting things coming ahead. So looking forward to it happening. Of course, the most important thing that I'm looking forward to would be the mass production. Once they start producing the Aptera, we know that they're going to be flying off the shelves and people are really going to be highly interested in having their own solar powered vehicle to collect solar power for their battery packs for their vehicle while their vehicle is sitting out in the sun. But anyway, what do you think? Which one are you most looking forward to? I know you have one, so go ahead and leave your comment down below. All right, anyway, you guys take care. We're going to give a shout out to my patrons and everybody that's watching this channel. Thank you so much for all that you do. Really appreciate your help. And, you know, if you're new here, please hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe so many other people can check this video out and learn about Aptera. So we'll talk to you later. We'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.